We realised that there is a decline of STEM educators, and there are now quite big incentives by the government for people to go into teaching, to go into schools and be teaching STEM subjects like physics and maths and chemistry and biology. That's not great, because then we're not inspiring the next generation to carry on that train of thought, carry on all of that research. Maths and science is incredibly useful even if you don't go into a scientific career. It sets your formative education, and if you have a really strong foundation, you're going to be able to power through into any career, whether that is being a creative. And you'll find actually as a creative that some of the most interesting projects that you can work on are when you're actually at the intersection of fields. Maybe you're not in school, maybe you're an adult, maybe you're retired and you're watching this. The same applies. Learning is a lifelong endeavour, and just because you're not in school does not mean that you should stop learning and stop being curious. So that's another thing that we really want to drive on our channel and through everything that we're doing. Even if you don't go to the great detail that Henry might be going into, there's still so much you can take, and it's absolutely fascinating. And science fuels everything else, by the way. It's not like a separate thing. Science fuels design, because we need scientific inventions in order to even develop the materials, the technology. I mean, think back to the Industrial Revolution, for example. Science was able to develop the technology for the factories, and we could scale to massive proportions. The conditions of those factories were awful, but it was through that scientific progression that other things were able to come out of it, things that we use in the everyday. If you haven't watched our video already on Is This the Revolution Bigger Than AI? I'd really recommend you go and watch that video, because we're going around the Brussels Design Museum and they have this amazing exhibition on the plastic revolution and how plastic came to be, and that really was because of a scientific revolution. Polymers. Polymers are plastics. I can make another video on that talking more about polymers, but that is a very interesting video if you want to learn more about how science and design are connected. They've made an excellent exhibition and I highly recommend you go watch that video. If you like more science and design collaboration videos like this, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.